Hey, my beautiful people. How is my Royal Gladiators doing today? It is Saturday, and this is a pre recorded video because I wanted to be able to get this out as well without me trying to have a conversation about it. But I'm going to have a conversation later about it because these two things I have posted for the last thing about about the little orange Jesus. And this right here is a hot topic that needs to be talked about everybody, actually, not just young people. So I hope that everybody takes the time to listen to this live and maybe they'll understand what I mean. Again, welcome to Stu Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm a Stu Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are called the Royal Gladiators because we never give up, we never surrender. We know that God got a purpose for us, and we know that whether we feel like it or not, He gonna make sure you get it done. But I wanted to have this conversation and I might bring it back up again tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I'm kind of hurting a little bit, so y'all forgive me because the old lady's leg is kicking her tail, and I don't like it. But I pray that everybody is having a beautiful, sexy Saturday today, and I hope you're enjoying your peace of mind and nobody's disturbing your peace today. So let me get on down to this subject. Excuse me, I'm about to explode over here. If y'all have not read the thumbnail, please read it again. And I'd appreciate if you would hit the like button or the dislike button that lets me know what you think. Because there's a lot of parents out here that are doing this, and I wish mothers would stop because some mothers don't realize they are ruining their male children. And what's the subject I'm talking about? I'm talking about mothers. I need y'all to wake up. Your sons are not your man. He's not your husband. He's not your boyfriend. He's not none of those things. He is your child. And I need women. And it seems like it happens a lot in single parents. I will exempt myself from that because I don't feel that way. Or a woman that has one son and a bunch of girls. Or she is just too attached to her son. She don't know how to let go. Again, I would appreciate if anybody comes in the building. Yes, this is the pre-recorded, but please hit the like button and listen to what I'm saying. And I want to know if y'all feel the same way I feel. Because I think it's a little sick in the head and a little too much for mothers to be running around here treating their sons like their boyfriends. Your son is not your boyfriend. He is a child that you gave birth to. You birthed him into this world, but God made him for this world. He did not make him for him to be your mate. Yes, as you get older and your child gets older, yes, y'all can become friends as long as they're living on their own and paying their own bills. That's when y'all can become friends. I had to learn that kind of sort of a little bit on my own, but I wasn't wrong. Hold on for 1 second. My apologies. I'm over here choking on water. It's crazy. But anyway, I want ladies to wake up and look at yourselves in the mirror and ask yourself, be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with me, but be honest with yourselves. Do you feel like you treat your son like he is your mate and not your child? Meaning, every little thing that happens, you have to run to your son for it. Your son is still running around here, either living in your basement, living somewhere in your home, got one of the flyest cars, has a girlfriend, but it's hard to really keep a girlfriend because you live at home with your mama. Don't no grown adult woman want a man that lives home with his mama. A grown adult woman that knows how to carry herself does not want to answer um to be taking advice from your child. Excuse me. Don't sit there and put your feelings about his girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever. Don't put that on them. Let them find out if that person is a bad individual. Let them find out on their own. Don't try to ruin their time because you don't have no time and you don't have a mate. I have seen a lot of women that are on this crusade to save their male children. Well, if you would have raised your male children properly, he wouldn't need any saving from anything because he would know how to act like a man. He would know how to treat a lady. He would understand that he is one of the most powerful beings on this planet. He is one of the sexiest things on this planet. And he is really one of the smartest, craftiest people on this planet. But I need mothers to let their male sons grow up. I'm not saying wait until he's 15, 16 years old and want to try to turn him into a man. He's still a child. People have to sometimes realize also that males grow slower than females do. Some people don't think it's true, but it's true. It's very, very true. So, like I said, I'd appreciate if y'all would hit the like button. And I hope you enjoyed this minor conversation because it's a minor conversation because I'm going to go live and have this conversation with my gladiators, and I want to see how they feel and what they think. But this is for everyone else that thinks about these things but never says anything about it. Because I have a lot of thoughts on that type of situation because I had to ask myself, am I doing that to my son? And I had to think back like, no. I don't even like to talk about dating to my son. As far as me dating him, yeah, we can talk about that all day long. But unless I find somebody that's worth something, I'm not bringing that person up to my son. Because my son ain't going to do it but look him up and down and size him up. And he going to play father. See, that's the difference between my son. My son think he's somebody's daddy. He ain't my daddy. He ain't got no kids. But most boys and their mothers, they tag team a girlfriend. Or he's too scared to tell his mother no. Now, I did have that. I had a grown man that was a little couple of years older than me, still scared of his mama. I think that boy's still scared of his mama to this day. And I don't need nobody in my life like that. You scared of your mama? And you in your 50s? That's a little crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. What y'all think about it? But like I was saying, ladies, please stop trying to put your sons in the role of your man because you don't have a man. You could talk to your son if he's grown enough and he doesn't have a problem with having certain conversations with you. You may be able to have those conversations, but don't make him your man. Don't make him your plus one everywhere you go. That's not your boyfriend, that's your child. And another thing that says that to me, I always say that because I'm going to post a picture as my thumbnail for this. The first time I took a picture of me and my son in a long time, people swore he was my boyfriend. And I'm like, ew, y'all are nasty. And they was like, no, but he fine. He may be fine, but that's my son. I would never make my son feel like he has to feel the footsteps of a mate for me. He's not my mate. He's my son. He is the greatest gift God has ever given me. Yes, our children pass through us, but they don't belong to us. But like I said the other day on the live, I understand that and I respect that and the wholehearted thing. But to me, just me, because it's only me and my son. My son, I told him before, you belong to me until you marry. But he ain't my boyfriend. It's just that he my private property until he get married. I said, I have your social security number. I have your birth certificate. I have your christening papers. And all that gives me ownership of you. It's a joke. I mean it in a little bit of way, but most of the time it's really a joke because he's not my property. He's God's property. We think we own something because we bring it into this world. That's not true. Those children belong to God. They don't belong to us. And they definitely don't need to be abused and used to be someone that I know somebody else that's in their 50s, close to their 60s, and act like their mama is the biggest thing, the big all and be all of everything when she's not. Because I feel like this, if you feel like you need to be that attached to your mama, unless your mother is sick or something, or you could be cool with your parents. I'm not saying you can't. You should be cool with your parents, but what I'm saying, it's a different height when you see a woman act like she got to hold on to this man's arm. She always got to be up in his face. She always got to fight his battles for him when it comes to women or break him up with women. I'm talking about these women and younger ladies that are running around here jumping all on their sons and kissing them in the mouth. That's another thing I got an issue with. I have an issue with adults kissing their kids in the mouth because we have seen a lot of grown folks do some nasty, 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 nasty things or talk about some nasty things they have done to their partners and anything. Why would you kiss your baby in the mouth? I don't think people really think of that. But the bad thing is, I do. I just think of it as nasty. I understand you wash your face, you brush your teeth. I get all that. I understand it. But ain't nowhere in the world I would feel comfortable. I didn't even kiss my son in his mouth when he was a baby because I felt it was wrong. And I think that's one of the reasons why some people believe that kissing adults in the mouth when they're babies, they get confused. Or if you see a mother and a son kissing the mouth, that gives me the creeps. Because it's like, I know you got a girlfriend. I know you doing whatever you doing behind the bedroom doors. So is your mama if she's doing it. And you kissed your mama and you kissed your child in the mouth. I got an issue with that. That could be something just for me. But y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if that's a situation for you. Because it's a sexy Saturday and I felt like talking about it. And what's the name? He's a dog, but he's fine. So I used his picture because he is sexy and it is Saturday. He was trifling Latoya, but he has still always been a fine chocolate man. So that is why I used that graphic as for today because I couldn't find the rest of my Saturday ones. But like I said, ladies, if you're too connected to your sons, and I'm talking about your grown sons, back up just a little bit and make him fend for himself. Not make him know that he has a crutch, which is his mama, that will always have his back. Make him fight for what he wants. Make him stand up and be the man that he can be. See, we keep our men back, and they become immature. That's one thing I thank God for giving me the discernment to have regular conversations with my son since he was like 3 years old. Like I talk to him just like I'm talking to y'all now. And I wanted him to understand life. Because things are not always what they seem. People are not always what they seem. People lie to your face. And I never used to want to put him against people, but I would just tell him, watch how a person acts towards you. Not what they say, but how they treat you. That will let you know if you should be around those people or not. And that's just real talk. That's for anybody. That works for anybody. If somebody treating you crazy, you need to run because you wasting your sweet time on somebody that don't care or don't know how to care. Because I've ran across somebody that does not know how to love. He know how to love his mother. He know how to love his father. He know how to love his siblings. But he doesn't know how to completely love himself or how to completely love a woman. And he is grown. But when you have been a street type dude or a dude that always got a woman, probably more than one at a time, and they washing your clothes and you're cooking your meals, you don't have to worry about being any better than that. You should want to be better than that. Because to me, that's just a kept man. And I don't want no kept man. Because again, I done raised a 33-year-old. I'm not trying to raise nobody else's kids. So that was two thoughts in one. Technically three. But I'll get back into it later. I just wanted to drop this little nugget and see if y'all feel the same way as me. So please leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this subject because I really want to have a live about it. But I wanted to scratch the surface and just give people some thought to see if they're willing to have this conversation because I think it's a very serious conversation because too many young, especially young women, are acting like their sons or their husband, and that's not your husband. He didn't help you create Earth. I mean, he didn't help you create that child. I still can't say it right. Your child didn't help you create him. His dad helped you create him. Sperm donor, whatever you want to call him. He helped create him. Him and God. That's who helped create him. But he's not your boyfriend. He's technically not even your property. So back up off the fellas, ladies. I may play a lot, but I know I have raised my son to make conscious decisions and rethink what he's doing and make sure his mind is on the right track and he makes sure that he is 100% in no matter what it is before he takes that next step into his life. And I thank him for that. And I also thank my daughter-in-law for that. I thank my family. My family is a little awkward and a little strange sometimes, but when we get together, it is a ball. Can't nobody tell us we don't love each other because we do. We might not like each other all the time, but we love each other more than anybody. And like I tell people, I could talk about them, you can't talk about them. You feel me? I could talk about them, you can't talk about them. If you talk about them to me, I got a problem with you. There ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm tired. So I'm going to end this live here. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Also, check out my sister and friend that just became a new subscriber. Her name is Blended. What's it called? Blended Healing. I really like her channel. I thank her for coming over the other day. And I hope she's enjoying herself over here. Because I'm really enjoying her channel. So yeah, check her out. But yeah, I'm gonna end this live now. And please be honest, y'all. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think there are too many women running around here acting like their sons or their boyfriends or their husbands? Because I do. Watching on TV, seeing in person, I've seen a lot. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? That's what you got cheeks for. Kiss their cheeks, not them on the lips. I'm just saying. But with that being said, y'all have a wonderful afternoon. If I don't catch y'all again in the YouTube streets, I thank y'all for coming through. If you took the time to give me some of your time, I appreciate it. Because you gave it to me and you didn't have to. But you want to hear what I got to say. So I thank you for that. And I always want to hear what y'all have to say. So like I said, drop a comment down below, hit that like button, and tell me what you think of this conversation. Are you ready to have this serious long conversation? Or if not, if what I've done has been enough for you, let me know that too. So, y'all, have a good one. Don't hurt nobody. Stay safe. Love upon your family, love upon your kids. Take some time for you. Because without you being the head of that family, even though the man is the head of the household, a woman is the head of everything. So while you are sometimes stressed or whatever, Take 15, 20 minutes out just for yourself. Just go sit somewhere quiet to free your brain a little bit. Because life for the past few years has been very, very stressful. And we have to figure out things in ways that we can calm our minds sometimes. Because too much mess in our minds brings chaos. And nobody wants to live in chaos. You feel me? So, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, for trusting me with your ears, your hearts, your thoughts, your process, your understanding or not understanding, and asking me questions when I appreciate them. So, with that being said, well, you know what? It's the Sue Queen BL. Have a blessed one.
I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, lady on my line, a couple on the side.